Hi everyone, today's Sunday and today I decided I wanted to start and try to do a 24-hour readathon. So we'll see if I can do it all today. I'm gonna try to do it by the clock. So I'm gonna put the timer and we're gonna be reading for 24 hours on the timer. So that might go over maybe to tomorrow. I don't know just yet. But I want to try to read as much as I can today and then go from there. So the goal is to finish the audiobook that I've been reading so far. It's the third book in my Brilliant Friend series. I have been loving this series so much, so I'm gonna finish that. This is only the end of the chapter, so I have more to read in the book, but I have 5 chapters left to read, which it would be about 2 hours and a half left in this audiobook. So I want to finish that. I'm going to put my headphones on because I have some chores to do and listen to that. Just took a really long pause in my reading. I went to get a massage, I called my parents, and I went for some groceries. And now I'm going to play some video games while I listen to the rest of my book. I have about 2 hours left in it. I hope I can finish it now. And yeah, so let's go play some video games. Do my nails. Decided to go for these nails. So yeah, let's do my nails together. I do need to go buy, this is so noisy, I'm sorry. I do need to go buy more glue because the only glue I have left are these little thingies that I get in like the packages. So I need to actually go buy like better glue. So I'll probably do that today. Can you like see this? These are the nails. Ah! Everything fell. Done. I am so happy. They look so nice. I'm so excited. They're shorter than usual. But yeah, I'm so excited. Hi. I finally finished my first book. I finished the third Neapolitan novels, the Italian novels. This one is Those Who Leave and Those Who Stay by Elena Ferrante. Let me show you better. I finished this book. I had longer than I thought I would. I read for about 3 hours, 40 minutes. I'm in bed now. I just washed my hair. It's an incredible story. The third book dives deep into both Leela and Elena's relationship when they're in their 30s. So you follow them through their marriage, through raising kids, through them being mothers. You also follow them through different political events that are happening in Italy, especially the rise of fascism. It's really interesting to see how the characters experience those political events and how it affects them, because they've also they also grew up in a neighborhood that was extremely violent. So to see even more violence in the hands of some of the people that they knew that became fascists, and how that affects them was really a really interesting read. So follow them through marriages, through divorces, through infidelity. Really, really well written, and it shows the humanity of people. It shows how we all live our lives a certain way, and we can be good and we can be perfect and try to be perfect, but we also have to follow our heart, and we have to follow what we want our life to go. But that's not without hurting people around us. So we have to make choices, and those choices are very, very human. It's such a great, I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but it's such a great deep dive into the psyche of humanity through the friendship of two young girls, and two girls that we follow through their adulthood, through their whole life. I'm really excited to start the last book as the fourth book in the series. That would probably cover the end of their 30s and then into all the way to their 60s probably. It's really an amazing series. I'm really looking forward to watching the TV show now. I didn't know they had a TV show out on Hulu, I think. So I'm really loving this story so much. I don't want it to end. I'm really attached to these characters. At first I thought the writing was a bit very matter of fact. So sometimes it can come across as very crude. It still creates attaching characters where you feel like you're surviving with the characters. So I would also recommend you to check out trigger warnings, violence against women, violence within relationships. This kind of story is not usually the kind of book that I read. I read a lot of fantasy books. I don't really do fiction or realism, or how would you categorize, historical fiction, maybe? Yeah, maybe that would be historical fiction in some sense, maybe. That's not my type of book. I usually do not vibe with those kind of stories. But this series, incredible. It makes me want to pick up more of this kind of story. So more fiction and things like that. I didn't even tell you guys what I'm rating this book as. I'm probably gonna rate this one a 4 or 4.5 out of 5 stars. And I really, really hope the fourth book is gonna blow this out the park, because I am obsessed with this series. I can't wait to see how it ends. Hi you guys. Ignore the pimple cream. I was doing some skincare. Today is Tuesday. I am very, very late on my 24-hour readathon. I barely read 4 hours since I started it Sunday. So we're gonna try to get back to it. I've been in the biggest reading slump ever. I haven't been able to read at all. So to try to get out of that, I'm gonna try to read this Monstress Volume 8 graphic novel. It is quite big. It is bigger than the other ones, but I'm excited to continue the story. So I've only read 4 hours in total, so I'm gonna start this and see how much I can read. We are reading with the little baby cat. Look at baby kitty. Hi, baby kitty. Her name's Autumn. Like the like the season. Look at her. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. And I got the fire going on the TV. And we're gonna start reading. Hey y'all, I'm checking in. It's been about 30 minutes and I finished Monstress volume 8. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not enjoying this. I skimmed through like the last half of it because first, I don't remember where the story left off. I vaguely do, but like the overarching arc of the story, like the biggest arc of the story, I don't remember. I don't remember why we're here, what we're looking for, and what the goal is. I should have read like a recap of it, but honestly, I was feeling like this in the previous volumes, is that there's a lot of gore in this story. There's also a lot of swearing, and I'm not really liking the main character anymore. In the beginning, the main character felt very powerful and like empowered. She was awakening into her magic, basically, into her power. But now she's becoming extremely... She's a gray character, so she's not morally good all the time. Most of the time. Yeah, so I'm not really liking her anymore. She's accompanied by like other side characters that have been like very loyal to her all the time. But each time she's very dismissive of them, and she's always like, why are you following me? Why are you with me? Why are you here? And she never really shows that she loves them and that she's glad that they're there to support her and save her when she needs to be saved. Though I don't know, I'm not really vibing with this story anymore. I don't think I'm gonna continue the series. Yeah, I think this is gonna be my last volume of this series that I buy, and I'm kind of sad about it because I love this story. Like, I used to really like it, but now I don't. I think it's not for me anymore. It's a bit too vulgar, it's a bit too crude, so I don't want to read this anymore. I think I would give this like maybe a 2.5 out of 5 stars. I didn't want to DNF it, but it's not for me anymore. Hi guys, my camera needs to be charged, so you're on my desk right now. But I am gonna continue reading, so I'm gonna start, I think, with this one. It's upside down. Sorry. With this one, the Catastrophic Worrier. I had started it a little bit, not too much, but it's really interesting, so I want to read that. And then I want to continue A Touch of Chaos. I just read the first chapter. I love it so far. I'm really excited to read it. Hopefully I can finish it tonight, like today. I had to read for 4 to 5 hours. It's currently 6 p.m. So we're going to try to get it started. So we're starting and we're going to go read. Update, I did finish this book, The Catastrophic Worrier. I think a lot of it was really just things I already knew. I worry a lot. I was diagnosed with general anxiety disorder, so most of what is being told in this book I already know from experience. So it's like, why do you worry? Like, how is it affecting your brain? Is it genetics? Like, things like this. So it's interesting for somebody who doesn't know about anxiety and about like constant worrying. But I think for somebody who's already experiencing it and already is living it, it's not really something like that useful. It does have, after each chapter, exercises for you to like help with your worrying in some chapters. After some chapters, it's like, for example, an exercise to see what kind of worry you have in terms of, are you a natural worrier? Do you worry about bills? Do you worry about romantic relationships, about family? Or are you more of, I don't remember how they call it, but it's a type of worrier that worries about all of the small things. So things that you don't really have control over, like things like this. Yeah, so that was interesting to read, but I think I would give it maybe a 3-star rating. Yeah, 3 out of 5 stars, I would say. I'm gonna stop saying I'm gonna read what I'm gonna read, but I'm finally spending at least an hour tonight reading this. I read the first chapter last night, and then I was so tired I just fell asleep. But I love this story so much, so I really want to get back into it. So tonight I'm spending 30 minutes to an hour reading it because I want to go back into this world. So see you in a little bit. I'll update you guys. Checking in. I have read for about an hour. I made it about 80 pages into the book and I'm loving it. I really like this one because this time, this is the final book in the series, and this time she put both Persephone's and Hades' POV chapters in it. So the rest of the series, Persephone has 3 books, and then she wrote the same books but in Hades' POV. So there's 6 books in total. I only read Persephone's POV because I don't like rereading a book in another character's POV after I've already read like these events, if that makes sense. But I really like that she put both of those in the same book and that both of those are like happening at the same time, and this is great. So I'm really liking it. Another thing that I love about this and about her writing is that in this book she weaves back the things that happened in the previous book as like a refresher, but it's not like plain at the beginning like here's what happened previously. It's like all weaved back throughout the characters of like what they remembered, things that happened and stuff. So that's great. I love that so much because I've read the last book like 2 years ago probably, so I can't remember really what happened, but this is good. This is so great. I am really loving this so much. I had missed this world and the characters, and I love how we're witnessing the growth of Persephone and her power. This is gonna be so good. It's like 600 pages almost, so this is gonna be a long read, but I'm excited. I'm probably gonna try to finish it throughout the weekend. Hi guys, as you can see, I did not finish my 24-hour readathon. Unfortunately, that was a fail. I thought I could read for 24 hours straight, but apparently I can't. It was more difficult than I thought it would be. I really thought I could read for 24 hours straight on like one weekend or over like 2 days, but I was not able to do it. So that was the vlog. I only read for I think a total of 6 hours. Yeah, unfortunately this attempt was a failure, but I'll try to do it again, probably one weekend that comes up where I can try to make time for it. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I have another one coming, just a regular reading vlog. I'm enjoying filming those and editing them. I'm excited to bring you another vlog and then some other sit down videos soon. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye!